Okay, let me show you another place after my grand's house, which has changed. This used to be like where I used to sit. There's now some sort of fucking allotment. Look at it. There's like some sort of this tree here. I used to have like a memorial for war fallen heroes. Everything's just changing around me, and it's so strange. These old houses, I can't describe the feeling, but I tried to escape this place, and I'm back. Oh, it is a remembrance still, so Garden of Remembrance. There you go. So I used to sit here a lot and not compensate. There's a chair. Yeah. There's. My God, the chair's still there. There it is. After 30 years or more, that chair is still there. Okay, there's the chair. Wow. Okay, so see this house here? No, where is it? One of these houses is really old, and I can't remember which one it is. That's the old like post office down there, right? And I can't remember which house it is because obviously they're clearly new houses. But one of these houses was really old, and I remember when I was 9 years old. That one down there. My mum took me to this to the house, this old house, and I had no idea why. Well, she was still living like it was 1940. This is very early 90s, I think, or no, it's like when my parents get divorced. Was it 89, 90? Yeah, so this is 87, I think. That's about 5 years old. But she took me to this house to have a look at this house, right? And she lived like she was still in the 40s. Everything was gas. Like even the lights were powered by gas. Everything was really weird because it was getting night time, and the place was just so dimly lit because everything, she had no TV, everything was powered by gas. Okay, let me take you on another tour. Let's go for a good walk. All right. So, in the next video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you where a genius used to live. I think I've spoken about him before. This guy, he's had the most hardest life in terms of unfairness. His mum died one day. That's hard enough. Well, we're still at school, I think, or just after school. Can't remember. But then, no, it was after school. But then his brother dies within a week too. They've all got a heart condition, genetic heart condition of some sort. Now he is gone blind himself. And he's now gone. He died too. So all that is left of his family is just the dad. But he may have gone too, I don't know. His name was Malcolm Richards. I've tried looking him up on the internet. I think he had a band called Small Change in Bath. That's all I know. And he was scared of having an operation or something, but he was happy that he had his girlfriend with him. I had no idea when he passed. I was really pissed I didn't go to his funeral because I knew him well at school. But this lad, or man, because he was a man when he passed, obviously, had very frizzy hair, really skeletal-like skin, and going blind. But the dude was a genius. He could draw like photorealistic at the age of like 6 or 7. I'm not kidding. He didn't have a TV in his house. That electric bike. He didn't have a TV in his house, okay? And he didn't live in a house. He lived in a chapel, which is what I'm going to show you in a sec, okay? He didn't have a TV. He just had a radio. For Christmas, he would have like a drawing board, like a real professional drawing board or something. Now, he was a genius at piano. The piano, he was amazing at. And my drawing, I'm okay, I'm not amazing, but I learned from him how to draw. I also learned from him how to sort of play a bit on the piano. From the piano, I went to the drums. From the drums, I went to mixing. That's where my skill is, like DJing and mixing. I'm really good at that. But yeah, drums, piano, and a bit of guitar, obviously. Oh, well, we know what this place is, don't we? This is where Dad fell. So this is my dad here. I think I've already done a video on this. That's where my dad went. Entrance to Kineo Close. Okay, so let me show you where this amazing person, really tragic, but at the same time really interesting. I'm glad I got to know him. Maybe I'll show you a picture in the school yearbook at the end. See if I can do that for you. But obviously, he would have aged a bit because he got to his 30s, I think. But in a terrible, mum dies. A week later, brother dies. He goes on for, I don't know, decade. Then he goes. So what's left is his dad. They always owned, guess what car? Have a guess, with such a quirky family, what car they owned and drove during the 80s and 90s? Have a guess, come on. That's right. No, it wasn't the Saab, but you're close. Volvo. Of course they had a fucking Volvo 440. Of course they did. That was my introduction to Volvos, and yeah, how luxurious they are. I hope I haven't got too much wind on here, so you can actually hear me. Winston, come on. So here's the pub where my dad was aiming to get to. I've got so much history here I'm rooted. I'm never going to leave this place. I tried to escape with a wife and kid, and now I'm here forever. That's okay. I'm okay with that, because I brought my wife and kid back. It's strange. My life will be made once everything goes through, set up. I ain't going to be fucking, you know, a pompous millionaire or anything. Thank God. I wouldn't want that. But if I'm steady and careful, set up for life. Just got to take it easy. Don't be stupid. Get silly. Be frugal. And I can leave the property to my daughter too, which is the best bit. It's amazing. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for everything. Okay, so let's walk up here a minute. Look at these old houses. Look at them. Can you see like how they are? Oh, look at this chapel. I hope they don't mind me filming if they catch me. This guy. Look at these old windows. Look at this. I bet there's loads of ghosts around here. Now, I love to do a spirit box. So here we are. This is his chapel. Hang on, come on, Winston. Come on, you've done enough sniffing. Here it is. So he used to live here. It was really old school. I mean, it's been renovated a bit. But inside there is a chapel, right? I'll try and get not on the way. Of course, they got a Mini Cooper. It's like the new Volvo, isn't it? 15 chapel. But they also used to own this property here. Now, what's interesting, like I said, it's just a giant open plan house at the time, open plan chapel, right? One room, and they had like ladders and stuff to get into the bedroom part of the like property and stuff. It's really cool, but no TV. They did not thrive on TV, just radio. He had a PC bought for him, so no games console, but he got a PC, and we got to play Fatal Fury with no sound card, so it's just beeps and boops. But yeah, kind of cool. But he had the property next door, and that's my first introduction to death and the paranormal, because there was an old man that lived there called Reggie. Now, have you ever seen this, like when you're a kid, like when an old property is abandoned, you always used to see in the window some washing up liquid. It would be fairy liquid or morning fresh, just stale and old, sitting in the window with cobwebs. Yeah, it was like that. And now have a look at this. Here's the railway. It's not a bad place to live. Why did I want to escape it so desperately? It's amazing. I hope you enjoy this, you know? And like I say, I showed you my grand's house, kind of. I didn't want to dox it too much. You know, I mean, I'm sure you could probably work out where I am and stuff. I think I've even said where, you know, the place I'm at. But I just want you to, you know, look around, man. Hey, CeCiLz. I don't know if you're watching or not, but oh, you're jealous of your life, CeCiLz. I'm fucking so jealous of CeCiLz's life. I wish I had CeCiLz's life. No, it's all gonna be alright. Just fine. Master Shredder, how you doing, buddy? Scooter, shout out to you too. No one else has interacted with me. Hey, Calstorm, thank you for staying at Magnitude Manor, the real Magnitude Manor. Hope you enjoyed your stay, even if it wasn't really the Magnitude experience. She wanted a video and spirit box and stuff, but I'm not really up to it yet, if that makes sense. I'm still a bit fucked up since losing Dad, I really am. I'm not there yet, you know? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not quite ready. I have done a spirit box asking for Dad, and I think we got him. Not quite as clear as my wife's mum, but I hear you, dear. Like, his voice was there, and he called Missy what he always calls a flower, which is interesting. Oh, someone's lost their little woolly hat. So, yeah. Come on. Interesting shit, they're being followed by someone, so I'm sure they're harmless. Come on. Sorry. He's got headphones on, he's okay. Cheers, man. Come on. Oh yeah, come on. You're alright, mate, you're welcome. See, it's a nice place, everyone is friendly, look at that. Walking down Covington, CeCiLz, do you think you get that? I think you get stabbed or shot, wouldn't you? Because you need your gun. Ah, CeCiLz. I got my crossbows. And I'm the most armed motherfucker on the block. That'll do fine. Actually, there's quite a few people around here with guns. That's a bit of a lie, but in terms of on my street anyway. And no, it's not just shotguns. We're actually allowed a few guns that America is not allowed. I can't remember them off by heart. I mean, I know quite a bit about guns, but I'm not a fucking expert. I don't claim to be. But yeah, there's a few guns we're allowed, but you're not, which is really weird. It's the one thing we're not allowed though is pistols, which is fucking weird. I know why, because I'm not gonna say his name because he doesn't deserve any credit, but an arsehole went into a school in Dunblane with a pistol and killed a load of kids. So banning pistols because you can conceal them really easily. You can have a pistol in this country, but it must have a barrel 30 centimetres long. It's like comical, like out of Looney Tunes when you pull out a revolver. But stupid. I don't know how that affected and changed any gun crime and sorted it out, because it didn't. Gun crimes still happen all the time. Pistols are still about in, you know, the UK being used, mainly Glocks and you know, 1911s, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's usually in, like, you know, Essex, London. Well, London's in Essex, isn't it? But, you know, that kind of Liverpool, Manchester, yeah, where the gangs are and shit. So banning pistols did absolutely nothing. What you've done is, you know, fucking people are trying to be by the law. So one thing I do agree with CeCiLz, we do need a Second Amendment to a degree and the right to defend, because defending yourself in Britain's a tricky one. You are allowed to defend yourself, but you're not really allowed to have a weapon as such. So let me explain. I cannot walk around and say I've got this weapon, be it just a knife or this thing here on my wrist, for self-defense. What I can say is I like it and it gives me a scratch, or you know, it's got to have a reason. I use this walking stick, you know. What about the crossbows then? That's a weapon. No. It's for target sport. A burglar broke in, smashed in, I shot myself, and it's the first thing to hand, so I grabbed it. Now, I have to use what you call force that is, you know, appropriate. If he comes in and I pull it across when he legs it and runs away, I can't shoot him with a broad and kill him. Can't do that. I don't think you could do that in America either, CeCiLz. You know, hopefully he'll stop and I'll say, get out or stay around, call the police, and I'll have him, you know, held with his hands up while I've got the thing pointed at him, and nothing happens, no worries, it's fine. He goes to attack me, tries to kill me. Yeah, then I can go. But it's all going to go to court, you know, and I could still end up in jail, big time. Happens with farmers all the time, but I don't know how. Yeah, and the public didn't like it. The public weren't like on the side of the law, like, yes, that's it. No. They're really angry and thought the farmer who shot the burglar was in the right. Yeah, I don't know how it happened though, in terms of, did the farmer like pull out the gun and the burglar and fuck, guess I'm out of here, then he shouldn't have shot, or did he go for him and he shot? If he went for him, then yeah, that's tricky. So you must be careful. Yeah, I don't want talking like this and just babbling, but I thought I'd give you a little walk and, you know, like I used to, in a different place I live now. I've just registered Missy at her school. She's going to be a lot more happier there. There's going to be a certain person she'll never see again. Damaged her. It's over. So, we move on to a new life. New time. And we're going to make things better. You know. Anyway, I hope you like this short with my grand's house. Don't really show much. I just wanted to point out how like things have changed. It's just weird. Even this bridge down here to the railway has changed. Got these old houses. 1902. This one, look. In America. Do you like it? And you want to see the view from my house? Do you want me to show you the view from my house? I'm going to show you the view from my house, and tell me again, Mr. CeCiLz, why any of us would be jealous. And that's not the right context. It'd be envious, mate. Jealous would be if we're scared you're going to lose something. Like your woman is talking to Master Shredder. You're jealous then because you're scared that you're going to lose her. Envious. I'm so envious because CeCiLz's got a really bad gun and I haven't, or something. He's got a finger ripper Jammer 3000. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to dox myself completely here, so I'm going to turn off, then I'm going to give you a view of my house, okay? Hang on. Oh, Winston. There she is. Thanks, Dad. Okay, let's look at this view. Okay, so here's my garden, right? Hello, doggy. Look at this. And you know what's amazing? Like with the laser on the crossbow, the laser goes all the way across to those houses. I've only done it once, like a naughty boy. They were like, what the fuck? So look there. I wish I could show you the like magnitude, sorry, excuse pun, of how like far it looks. I can almost break down and cry, I can't believe it. I've been dirt poor my whole fucking life. That's when Mimi, well, I can't say too much, but that's when Mimi would be going, so to say. Just got a few little niggles to sort out. Awkward solicitors wanting fees up front and shit, and it's not really right, but it's okay, they're working with me. It's okay. It's going to be a lot quicker than I thought, if, you know, it goes to plan. But anyone who has, you know, helped us out on that, any loan, I know they're only small loans, so to say, but they'll all be paid back, every single one, okay? Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. All right, much love, and thank you for joining me on that little walk.